Hello, welcome to Code Doc. This is Muhammad Shafiuddin. In this presentation, I would like to demonstrate a more efficient way of string manipulation, adding a desired alphabet or a letter or a string at a desired location in the string. Previously, in my video, I have did the same thing. Here is my code from previous video. This was not efficient way of doing things. Uh, like here, this was the string. The goal was is a similar goal what we're doing now to add B in this string wherever there is LA. As you can see, LA is here and LA is like in this is one place, second place, third place, and the fourth place. So what we were doing is we were since adding LA, I mean B as a prefix to this LA, we were running into, I mean, I was running into issues where LA is case sensitive. So when we replace using the predefined class, Java class, it will replace LA with BLA like this. So that will uh, help me achieve the goal of prefixing the B everywhere there's LA in the string. But the problem with that is since it's case sensitive, I have to do it like four different ways since the string exists in four different ways here. Like here LA, both are lowercase, and then here L is capital and A is lower, and here L is lower and A is capital, and here both LA is capital. So I have to find the ways how many ways this uh, string can occur. I mean, how many ways this LA can occur, because in your interview questions, you won't get to see the string. All they will tell you is yeah, all they give you the string parameter that you pass as a parameter. You won't see the string, but they will ask you to add B everywhere in the string. There is everywhere in the string there is LA exists in the string. So now you have to determine how many times the LA can exist in the string. So to do that, you just, since it's two letters, you do 2 to the power of 2. It can be arranged into four ways, and you have to just do it this way, and this is not an efficient way. So what I'm going to show you now is going to be like you don't have to go through all this like calculations, figuring out how many ways is going to exist. All you have to do is change that to every string to lowercase, and then you will just traverse through the string to see where the LA exists, and then you will just add B to insert B to it as a prefix to it, B as a prefix to LA. You will just then print that string, then you will see the changes updated without even going through these calculations. So let me start with that now. So let me close this one. I need to copy this string since I'm going to use this string, same string in this demonstration as well. So let me copy this, and now I close this one so there won't be no confusion. And I will make a new project here, going to file new Java project. And I'll name this project string manipulation efficient way. I'll click finish. In this project, from the drop down menu, I'll go to the source. I'll click on new. I'm going to make a new package. I'll name this package com dot code doc dot string manipulation efficient. Since it's click finish, and now I'll click on the package and create new class. Then I'll name this class as string manipulation and I need to check this public static void main. I need the main. I'll remove this to do auto generated method stub, and I'll just paste the string that I have copied. And now I'm going to create a class public static void. I'll name this class as insert. I'll take an argument string as in string as an argument str. So I'll create a variable called string str, and then the, I need to create a, a string buffer. Uh, String buffer has an option that I will be needing because it has an option to insert option. So, whereas previously I used replace option. Replace option is available without even making a string as a string buffer. But right now, since I'm doing efficient way, I'm using an insert option that is available only if you make this string as a string buffer. If I say str dot insert, it's not there. So in order to get that option, I need to have a make this a string buffer. So string buffer, I'll show you right now what I mean. So string buffer new str equals to new string buffer and str. Okay, so now if I say new str, I'll get the option to insert. See, I'm going to use I will be using this option later. So let me right now create another temporary variable. I'll call that variable as temp, as a string temp. So I will store this string that is being passed. This string is this the one that has all the mixture of upper and lower case of LA. I'll change to lowercase, everything to lowercase. So now I have complete string, all the LAs in here, everything will be in lowercase. So that way it will be easy while I'm traversing through the string to recognize LA. There won't be an issue of uh, letters being case sensitive. Everything is lowercase. And now I need to initialize a variable to store the index of uh, the LA in the string. So I need the index to hold that. So that's an integer because it will give the index, it will the index value of LA at that position. So I'll just initialize index for now. And now also I need a variable count. I name this variable count. This will keep track of the count, how many places uh, this is going to exist. So now I'm going to loop through the string for int I equals 0. I is smaller than str dot length I plus plus. So right now I'm looping through this string, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to store the position, index position of this LA in the string. For example, this exists at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at this after 6 position. So since I want to insert B as a prefix to LA, so I have to insert B at the 6th position here. So to do that, I need to store the index value. To do that, I'll say index equals to, since I have stored the string in the temp as a lowercase, everything is lowercase. That way, there is this will accommodate uh, for the case sensitive issue right here, like I said before, So I'll just say index temp dot index of. So this will traverse through the string and then look through the string to see if there is an index of. In our case, we're looking for LA. So everywhere there is a LA, it will loop through that string and then it will save this index position in index. So if I print this, I'll show you what I mean. This out. System.out.println. Okay. Now let me print the index here. So to print that, I need to call this method. The method is insert and str. So this way, I'm calling this method in this insert method right here. I'm calling this in the main, passing this string as an argument to find out the index of LA, index of like LA right here. So it will give us the position, the, what position this LA is existing in the string. So let me run this. So now 0, 1, 2 is position 2, but we need to traverse through the string and find the position, rest of the LAs in the string and their positions. So to do that, I need to uh, loop this by saying index plus 1. So it will go through the string and then it will give the next position, next position, next position. So if I save and print this, I should get all the positions now. So I'm getting -1 because is traversing through the string, and when it came to end of the string, after passing the string, it don't see nothing. It would give me an end of the string value, which is -1. If I put this in a loop, if I print this in a loop, I should get all the index positions for LA. Let me save this and run it. So now we have like it's giving multiple times because it's in a loop. That's why. So now if you look at it, the first position is at 2, which is this 0, 1, 2. We get LA. And the second one is position 7, which is, let's count it, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as position 7. As you can see, LA is at position 7. Similarly, this LA is at 23 and then at position 41, the last one. So we got all the index values, but the problem with that is once it's get to the end of the string, we're getting a negative value. So when we try to insert B as prefix in the string, it is going to give us error, or it should cause issue because of that negative value, because it will not recognize the negative since we iterating from index as 0, it will not recognize the negative value. So let me print at the end of the string, so it will print only once. Let me save this and see. So Once this comes out of the loop, and come it will it will traverse at the end of the string, and like I said, it's giving a -1 value that will cause the problem. For instance, if I try to add, say, new str, since this has the insert option, I'm going to use the new str, and say I'm adding uh, b here, right? So I'm going to say index. So I'm going to add b at the index position. This is the b right here. So in the index position, so like we have seen earlier that when it comes to LA, it will add the B to LA as a prefix. Then we'll add here, but when it comes to the end of the string, it will throw in an error. Let me save this and run it so you can see it in practically. You can see what it's doing. So when I run this, you're getting an error. It's saying that index out of bound. So in order to accommodate that, I need to break this loop once it reaches the end of the string. To do that, I'll just say if index equals to -1, then I'll just say break. So now it should break. Let me save it and run it. So it breaks, it gets to -1. Now it's not going to print the -1 value. Let me see what's saying. This is giving the out of bound exception because I'm trying to insert before it's breaking. So I need to take this off and insert insert it after it's going to get break. So after you get the break, that's when you have to insert this. But again, it's going to be an issue because uh, every time it adds b as a prefix uh, to the LA, is going to go out of bound because once it add b to the first index, then the index value changes here. To keep track of that index value, we got to increase the index value every time the b is inserted. If b is inserted at this first position, and then the index value changes here, so I need to increment that too. To do that, I need to use the count. I need to increment the count as well. If I don't, uh, the b will be added at the wrong places. It won't add as a prefix to LA. It will not give us the desired output. Let me save this and run this so we can see what we get. So it's printing -1 because I'm printing this after the loop. So let me go back and put this back in the loop and see what it's going to print now. Save and run. So it's giving, oh, since I'm printing the index value, I need to print the str, and I have to do this after the loop. So instead of index, I'm going to print str. So let me go past the loop, and then let me print new str here. Save and run. Like I said, it has inserted b here, and now this is the right place, the first one. Like I said, the second one is going out of bound. It's not placing in front of the LA. The desired location is LA here, but it's going like before that because the index value is getting changed. To keep track of that, we need to increase the count. When we increase the count, we should add the increased value of the count along with the index. So I'm going to add that count here too. So this way, now it should uh, give us the desired output. I have saved this. Now let me run this. Now you can see it has added the B as prefix everywhere there is LA in the string. This is our desired output. So I hope you like this video. If you do, please subscribe this video, and thank you for watching.